6 frames. So that's the situation on the other side of the arena. Meanwhile, how do you feel Ronnie is beginning to function out there, Steve?
Well, I think he's making the most of his chances when Sean's making the mistakes, and that's very important for any player to be able to punish your opponent. So from that perspective, regardless of whether Ronnie's still got this never-ending problem with getting the right tip on the end of his cue, you know, job done.
Okay, 3 frames, that's the advantage again. Back we go.
Thanks, Sean. Thank you.
Just noticing, there's Lily, that's Ronnie's daughter, and when we can see the other cuff, he's got his son's name Ronnie on it, Ronnie Jr. So nice reminders of the family at home that are rooting him on, as many millions are. I was just thinking, John, losing the last frame as Sean Murphy did, it can be a real blow to your confidence, can't it?
Yeah, she's sometimes... I don't say you don't mind, because obviously you want to win every frame, but if your opponent makes a magnificent clearance and pots one off the bottom cushion and there's nothing you can do about it, well, you hold your hand up and say, well done. But when you've gifted them the first opportunity at it by missing a simple red, they're the one that really hurts.
In the meantime, although red went over the corner, he's not left anything. I wouldn't say he hit that safety shot exactly as he would have liked, but he's got Ronnie in a spot of bother here. Just got to be careful of the in-off when you play this shot. He's played it beautifully. Can he avoid the in-off? Can he avoid the in-off?
Oh. Sean Murphy foot.
He tried his best to. He played it so softly. He was just hoping there was just enough pace in the cue ball to get there. And unfortunately for him, just a fraction too much.
Oh.
Well, good mid-range pot required here from the laser-like cue action of Sean Murphy. Unfortunately there, the laser's misfired.
Well, it's amazing. I mean, that was just a half ball, plain ball pot there. And he's missed it by a long way. It has to be said.
One. Six.
Well, pretty quickly in this break, Sean will want to move the red on the right-hand side, those two reds together.
Seven.
Like to get those sooner rather than later out the way to open up the black. There's actually a very good chance where these balls are.
12.
But he had one of those in the last frame and missed a sitter.
13.
Hmm.
18.
I, like you, John, thought you would have played for one of the reds into the right corner.
I think he did, John, and just mishit it. I think he was playing for the two reds on the right and just didn't get into the cue ball enough.
The problem is with this, the red's easy enough, the furthest one away from the cushion, but he's bound to run into the second red. Can he judge the line of the cue ball? Could go wrong. And couldn't have gone much more wrong than that.
19. Thanks.
He's only really got himself to blame at the minute. The easy red in the last frame and not getting position on those two reds when he had such a big target off the blue. Well, there's a cardinal sin. You really do need to be better than that off the blue. Such an area to get past. There he is, flicking that one. And the angle he had, John, as well, he could have come off the side cushion, couldn't he, with a bit of side? He wouldn't have had to cannon anything.
Yeah, and he had a chance off the previous blue to play for one of those reds.
Yellow.
So, yeah. Not a very good visit. Certainly didn't make the most of it.
Sean Murphy, 19.
We say many times at this level, if you get one or two chances, you're thankful. So he's had a good chance, not made the most of it. Will he get a better one?
Excellent safety shot from Ronnie there. Plenty of check side on that.
And just scrape past the pink here. But he's knocked a red over the corner. Well, it's gone over the corner, then bounced to the top cushion. Well, Ronnie's having a look at the potting angle, but boy, this is thin.